this Roblox player looks innocent, right? Well, what if I told you he's responsible for duping countless items in Grow a Garden? Now, you're probably confused on how I know this. Well, I have some proof. These two screenshots. As you can see, I'm holding two different plants worth the exact same amount of money. But you might be wondering, how do I know they're not the same plant? Well, as you can see in one of them, the player is missing and the chat is missing. So now we gotta figure out the plan on how we're gonna expose this guy for being a duper. And luckily, I already have that figured out. Here's the plan. I go up to him on my normal account and ask him for a good fruit. He'll give it to me. And then I go up to him on my alt account and ask him for another good fruit. And then hopefully, he'll give it to me. Then we go up to Steven and compare the prices of both fruits. If they're both the same, dupe detected. Now we just gotta sit and wait until this dude's online and then we can catch him duping. And you may have noticed I have a bunch of money. And the reason is I sold one of those dupe plants before knowing they were duped. Like an idiot. So now I have a bunch of illegal shekels. Alright, now it's time to wait. I'll just get back once he's online.
Early the next morning.
Okay, so the duper is currently online, but here's the problem. He's in a freaking private server. Why is he in a private server? I guess we're just gonna have to dig through his friends list until we find whose private server he's in. But when I was digging through his friends list, I found something quite odd. He had multiple accounts added to his account with the same exact username. So does this mean he's innocent, or is he one of many accounts in a duping operation? Since this guy doesn't join public servers, I guess the only thing I can do is message him through Roblox, and hopefully we can get these items and prove he's a duper. So then I started waiting. Minutes turned into hours, and hours turned into days. But then finally, he was online in a public server. Alright, I told him to join my private server. Hopefully he does join. I'll get back to you if he does. Alright, he just said he's going to join my private server. We're inside my private server right now, and hopefully he gives us two items that are the exact same value, and then we prove he's a duper. I put this on 2x speed because it took a little bit to load in because my Wi-Fi's a little bit slow. But he did end up joining us. Alright, he joined. Let's go. Plan is starting now. Alright, he's coming up to us and does not suspect a thing. Let's go. Oh my, that's huge. Okay, that's got to be worth a bunch of money. Alright, give me another, please. Yes, he gave us another, but it looks a little bit different, so maybe he's not duping. We haven't figured it out yet. Now it's time to go check their values. Let's go. Alright, let's inspect the value. So first one, I'll put the price on the screen. It is that much money. Alright, now it's time for item 2. Let's see the value. Alright, item 2 was that much money. Let's see if they're duped. Now look at the values on the screen. We won, bro. Let's go. Now we just somehow gotta get the devs notified, which is gonna be hard because I have zero contact with any of the devs. So if anyone does, and you see this video, send it to them right now. Alright, well, that's the end of this video. Good thing we won. Somehow we gotta get this in with the devs. I don't know how to, but if anyone does, get it to the devs now. We gotta get this dude banned.